Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Topo Athletic Zephyr. Woo! The Topo Athletic Zephyr is a brand new shoe, just released. I was lucky enough to grab this shoe before the New York City Marathon, and I had an opportunity to take it out through the paces, obviously, and come away with the PR. What more can you ask for? With the Zephyr, again, with the normal Topo anatomical toe box here, not quite foot shape, but again, wider than the traditional running shoe. What's different about this shoe? Well, it is a 5mm drop, so we got 28 in the back. Looks a lot higher than that. But what I can tell you is that you sit down in this foam just a little bit. Not too traditional with Topo. That's kind of new and new to this shoe anyway. And then we do have 23 in the front. So again, 5mm drop, 28, 23. There is something pretty special in this shoe. So we've got Nike coming out with the 4%, Hoka coming out with the Carbon X, Topo coming out with the Zephyr. What they added to this shoe is an elastomer plate. All right, so this is plastic, or whatever elastomer is, anyway. So when you're in your plantar flexion phase, which is your toe off, all right, when you're pushing through, this plate is going to actually give you a little bit more energy, or at least transfer some more of your energy with you rather into the ground, if that makes sense. All right, so that obviously leads to propulsion. So we do have a really nice toe spring going right here. With that elastomer plate, we're also getting a little bit of additional push, a little bit more toe off. Okay. One really cool thing about this shoe that I really like, besides the elastomer plate, is you kind of feel like you're sitting down in the shoe. Again, I said that about the heel, but more in the front of the foot too. So you do kind of almost feel like you have more room to splay your toes than even some of the other versions of Topos. The widest one I would say would be the Flylight 3, but is maybe the Zephyr maybe a little bit more? I'm not sure. I will say that sizing is more consistent with the Zephyr than it was with the Flylight. Insert a photo coming up here. I had my heels pressed up into the wall, and I was actually able to see that you do actually have a little bit more length in the Zephyr. So I'll insert the photo now. As you can see, the Zephyr is a little bit longer than the Flylight. Not saying that it's necessarily bigger than normal size shoe, but the fit is more consistent than the Flylight, and some issues people were having with that shoe. Now, where does this fit in the Topo line? It is a 5mm drop, but it's less of a shoe than maybe your daily trainer like the Phantom, less of a shoe than your Ultrafly 2, without all that structure. I think this could potentially be a speed shoe. I wouldn't necessarily call it a daily trainer. You are getting, again, that elastomer plate. You're getting an addition of some zip foam in here on top, adding a little bit of cushion. Even though it's a pretty firm shoe, I still think that this might be a shoe that you're going to want to save for special days, tempo days, track days, races even. I just, if this was your daily shoe, I don't think that you would benefit from it as much as you would if you just used it in your rotation. But yeah, definitely stride out in this shoe. Definitely work on some of that hip extension and make sure that you're really getting full push off to utilize this shoe the best way that you can. Pointing out a few small things that I really want to just make mention of. Super lightweight material, nice flexibility up here. It was really great to be able to lift my toes in the race in the New York City Marathon. Again, I did PR, had about a 6-minute PR. just over 6 minutes anyway. And I did feel like the shoe helped me maintain speed a lot better. If you can see the tongue here, the tongue is really lightweight, almost like just one piece of material. And it does actually have 2 tongue stays, one on each side, which is really nice. No tongue slippage, no sliding at all. And I didn't feel like there was any pressure on the front of or on the top of the foot either. A nice little heel cup here. Nothing too substantial back there. Maybe just a little bit more of a harder cloth fabric. Doesn't really feel like there's any plastic back there. So I really don't think anything's going to dig into you either. Man, I don't really know too much else to talk about the shoe. I do really like it. It does have about 75-ish miles on it, which I kind of want to put more on it, but I don't have a lot of tempo days. So it's getting used in the rotation, and it's definitely something I'm going to be reaching for if I want to go fast. If you guys want to check the shoe out, or if you have any feedback on it, please leave a comment down in the bottom. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.